All right, and I guess probably one of the last things I wanted to ask you is for anybody that's wanting to outsource, what what is the price range that say somebody in the Philippines, and I know it depends on what task, but let's just say for basic, maybe a social media manager or um, responding to some emails, or just the basic administrative task. What would an agent or somebody that's got a small business expect to pay for that per hour?
Sure, that's a really good question. For normal virtual assistants inside the Philippines, this is just an average. You can pay a little bit more or you might pay a little bit less, just depending on where you go through. And what I found is that this is probably on average, this is what they would expect. Roughly about $400 to about $450 per month, full time for a virtual assistant in the Philippines. And they basically do all the administrative tasks from anything from handling emails, your customer support, mail outs, anything that's related to just administrative type of tasks they can do. And you can even train them to do sort of web marketing as well too. Say for example, social media marketing like Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, any of those things you can also train them to do. And that's basically for full time. If you're going for say part time, you'd be looking anywhere between $350 to $400 a month. Sorry, $300 to $350 per month
Mhm.
for a part timer. And then for anyone who's a little bit more specialized, say for example programmers, and I know real estate agents might not necessarily need it, and they may just do a one-off job to be able to set up a website. But if you are seriously considering about building up more and more websites down the track for your business for as a real estate agent, because you may find that web property works for you and to promote. Programmers cost anywhere between about $550 to about $650 per month full time, and they can do so many different tasks that are really technical, such as setting up your websites, managing your service, doing even all your search engine optimizations, and also your web marketing side of things. And they're very skilled in that area. So you can hire people to do those things if you want. I know that there are some people who have hired them straight off and have given them administrative type of tasks, and it is possible to do, but I wouldn't really highly rely on them because they're very strongly technical, and you want to hire someone who's sort of more of an all-rounder who would be stronger in the virtual assistant side of things. So that's why I recommend doing a VA first if you're a real estate agent.
Yeah, because the programmer would probably get a little bit bored with administratives.
Yeah, they want something that's challenging them, so
Yeah,
that's the reason why.
yeah. For anybody that orders your course, Mass Outsource, basically, there's so many different levels to what you teach people in your course, and some of which we talked about tonight. What are a couple more little tips or strategies that you can share that they might discover in your tutorial? And also, what are the price ranges? Do you have different levels for your tutorials? And how do you go about sharing that with them? Is it all video tutorial, or is it something where you basically get together with them and kind of mastermind with them and show them what they should be doing? How is it laid out for mass outsource?
Sure, okay. Well, let me just answer the question about some tips, just to give people some tips as real estate agents and when they're looking to outsource. The most important and the crucial thing that I think a lot of people overlook is to not have strong systems in place. So when you do first start out with outsourcing, make sure that you do have strong systems in place. And what I mean by that is to make sure that you have a project management system or a CRM system, like a customer relationship management system in place, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be flying through emails back and forth to your virtual assistant. You want to be able to allow them to be able to take over that system that you're running, to be able to store your client base, to be able to manage all your leads and so forth, and let them run that. So systems are very important if you don't have that set up. Once you've got that set up, then the next thing I guess you want to probably just focus on is training. Training is very, very crucial because not every person who you hire will have an idea about your business, particularly real estate. It's a very specialized type of field. And when I first started out real estate, it took me at least 3 months to be able to understand and learn the ropes of how real estate listing all the way to making a market sale was possible. So training is very, very important, that you need to spend a bit of time training your virtual assistant up. And once you've got them trained up, you're really, really investing your time into a long-term asset there, because once they know how to do all those things, they can take over and pretty much run your backbone of your business while allowing you to focus on the things that you need to do most, which is the marketing and making sales of your business. So those are the main tips that I can recommend for real estate agents. Coming back down in terms of the course for Mass Outsource Mastermind, It is targeted at very different levels. I've got three packages that are available. The first package is the gold package, which is a very basic package that allows people to be able to access these. And everything inside the course is mostly video, but inside each video we have action steps and also transcripts and audio. So if you are the type of person who doesn't have time and on the fly, you can actually download all of these audios and put it into your podcast, into your iPhone or whatever MP3 player you've got and listen to it on the go. Now, if you're not audio or video, then you can also read the transcripts, which we all have transcribed in there. So it's different methods of different ways for people to consume the content. But the reason why we mostly have videos is because it shows you step by step on what to do inside the course, on how to outsource, what kind of training that you need to provide for your virtual assistants. And plus, I also provide all the training in there to be able to train people on how to be able to market their business as well if they decide to go down that path. So there are three different paths or packages, as I said. The first package is the gold package, and you can check it out actually at massoutsource.com/sign up, or I'll put a link down below here for Duncan as well, which you can also click on and they'll take you straight to that page. But basically those three packages is gold, platinum, and also lifetime membership. And I'll just sort of run through what the three different packages are. The gold package is a basic package which includes all the training videos, but it doesn't include access to a lot of other things such as the bonuses that we have in there. Whereas the platinum package also includes a lot of other bonuses. So you can get access to job sites such as bestjobs.ph, you get access to the forums, you get access to a lot of other content and material that is not included in there. And it's quite a bunch full, and there is only a slight little difference there. And then with the lifetime package, once you purchase it up front, you get all the content up front, and also too, we help you find a virtual assistant as well. And that's probably the best value there, because for that one price, we go out there, find the virtual assistant for you, give them all the training, and pretty much get you set up. So yeah, you can just check it out on that site. It lists out pretty much everything there, step by step, on what to do.
Yeah, and here's the one thing that I want to stress to people is that, I mean, for the price that for the different tutorial packages that you offer, I mean, I know that I've been studying internet marketing and how to apply this to real estate and my niche marketing sites and SEO and all that stuff, and I've been doing it all on my own, with the exception of some outsourcing to the Ukraine with for my real estate. But I can't stress enough, Tyrone's training tutorials are so comprehensive that, and this isn't some big sales pitch or anything, but it basically, he's handing you the key that'll save you so much time, and he's already gone through this. And if anybody knows, I put together a couple of tutorials that one of them I'm finished with, and I'm still working on a couple more. There's an exorbitant amount of time that's required to put these together, and I've seen the quality of work that you do. So if anybody is considering even outsourcing, don't do it the way that I did it, which was I just kind of figured it out and learned and made mistakes on my own. Go to somebody who's an expert on it. It's kind of like if you want somebody to sell your house for you, you want to get the best real estate agent out there. You want to get somebody with experience that has knowledge of the market. So don't take any shortcuts on it. Go and get the tutorials. And do you offer like a 30-day thing, or is there a trial period, or how do you do that?
It's a 60-day money-back guarantee. So
There you go.
I mean, if you sign up, you get 60 days money-back guarantee. So we back it up. I've had hundreds of students already go through the course, and I've got so many testimonials that the course itself just speaks for itself. And I'm not here really to pitch for anything. All I just say is just I can only provide tips for you guys, and I hope that whoever listens to this audio and also this video as well will be able to gain some knowledge on how to be able to outsource, because at the end of the day, I want you guys to be able to succeed, and that's really what the whole goal is behind outsourcing.